Okami, an action-adventure for the PlayStation 2 developed by Clover Studio and published by Capcom in the year 2006. This highly acclaimed title was a fan favorite and re-released for many other platforms. It earned many awards, including the Game of the Year from IGN in 2006. But is that game really that good? And how much fun is it to play nowadays? Let's find out. Welcome to Lonely Lion's Raw Views. The story takes place in Nippon. 100 years ago, the demon Orochi ruled the land. Each year, a maiden from Kamiki village had to be sacrificed to keep his hunger at bay. This year, a maiden called Nami was chosen, a maiden Nagi the legendary swordsman loved. In this battle of ages, Nagi killed Orochi with the help of Shiranui, a white wolf. Together they sealed him away, but Shiranui sadly dies, but lives on together with Nagi as a legend. 100 years passed, and now an unknown person breaks the seal and unleashes Orochi once again over Nippon. As the land was cursed once more, Amaterasu, the reincarnation of Shiranui, awakens. In Kamiki village, she meets Sakuya, a wood sprite and the guardian of Nippon, and also meets Isun, a legendary artist. From here on out, she starts on a quest to save Nippon from Orochi, but soon realizes that Orochi isn't the only one trying to destroy Nippon. On her way, she needs to find all 13 celestial brush gods to restore Nippon to its former beauty and rid it of evil. Okami is a long and fascinating journey based on Japanese folklore. It deals with faith, duty, fate and trust, and overall the meaning of life, as it is filled with light-hearted moments but serious dark scenes as well. Surprisingly, the story is gloomier than it seems, which is really awesome. And most characters are just lovable. Even dislikable characters are enjoyable. Looking at you, Susanoo. Yet keep in mind that there's a lot to read to fully appreciate the story. But if you do, you'll get an ending that can trigger feelings very, very well. The only thing that could be negative is that Isun explains everything and repeats a lot of information. Still, he's not as bad as Navi or Fi in Legend of Zelda, and he's just too cute to hate. In Okami, the reason for your being is to get rid of the cursed land and defeat all the demons. On your adventure, you have quite a big world to explore with different sceneries, and the most important thing for you to succeed is the celestial brush. You learn techniques to paint the world. With it, you can use nature with brush strokes and make plants bloom, cut enemies, and make use of the elements like fire. It's a unique and fun way to influence the world around you. Yet, even though it's quite rare, it can happen that the brush won't recognize the brush strokes correctly. Another part is obviously the combat, which is in style of a hack and slay. There are many different kind of enemies with different ways to defeat them. Furthermore, the combat style itself can be changed thanks to different weapon types. New moves are available to learn in dojos as well. Of course, there are items as well for healing, infinitive ink, or AoE damage. The most fascinating thing though is that you have the ability to use the celestial brush in combat. You can place bombs, set them on fire, or just cut them. Most of your abilities you learn throughout your journey can be used in battle. Oh, and you can pee on enemies. Hell yeah. In the big land of Nippon you have platforming as well, and it works perfectly fine thanks to the freely movable camera. And in addition to that, you have puzzles all over the place. Exploration, timing and the power of the celestial brush are needed to succeed. Most of the time it's very obvious what you have to do, but still it's enjoyable thanks to the variety in tasks you have to do. Besides the main story, you still have many side quests to do like the digging game, and many collectibles like beads, animals to feed and treasures. Finishing the game will take up at least 30 hours, but completing it is a whole nother story. There's just so much to do in Nippon, and the celestial brush makes the gameplay unique. And just so you know, restoring nature in this game is satisfying as fuck. A nice little addition to finishing the game is the unlockable artwork and music. Furthermore, you can play the game again in different kind of costumes. Kawaii. The visuals of Okami are phenomenal. The art style is very unique and inspired by the Japanese painting style Sumi-e. This made it possible that the restored areas are very colorful and bright, while the cursed areas are still very dark and gloomy. The design of the characters are very well made too, and especially Amaterasu and Isun are just gorgeous. The enemy design is very creative too, and looking at the artwork when you unlock them is just so fascinating, seeing how they made each and every component of a game. Yet of course I have to say that if you don't like the Japanese style, you won't like the art style neither, so keep that in mind. As you can hear, the soundtrack was inspired by traditional Japanese music. While it fits perfectly to the atmosphere in the game, it's still not as phenomenal as the other parts. Still, there are many tracks that grant a huge variety. In addition to that, the patched up voices just sound fun. It adds to the Japanese style, of course, and adds to the creative gaming atmosphere. Let's take a listen here. In my opinion, the sound in this game is totally fine and is actually really good. But compared to the other parts of the game, it's just the worst component. Now that I've told you about each part of the game, let's get to the final rating and see how good the game really is. Each category can earn up to 2 points, leading to the maximum number of 8. However, I can still give up to 2 bonus points rating the overall experience. Now, no further delay, let's start. The game has a very beautiful universe, which has a heart-wrenching storyline that includes very serious but very funny moments as well. I just can't say anything bad about the story, so it earns 2 out of 2 points. The gameplay mechanics are very creative and unique thanks to the celestial brush. Due to the many tasks that are available in Nippon and their variety, it's just an enjoyable journey. The only negative aspect in gameplay is that the brush strokes aren't working correctly 100% of the time. Of course, inputting the brush strokes with a controller like the PlayStation 2 controller could be the cause of the problem. Still, it earns 1.5 out of 2 points. The art style is very unique and amazing, especially because it is in relation to the gameplay mechanics so well. It's just phenomenal, and thanks to that, it earns 2 out of 2 points in visuals. All in all, the soundtrack is great and has a lot of variety. In addition to that, the voices are just very cute, and they fit very well to the creative atmosphere. Still, there's a high chance you will never really remember any of the soundtracks. It's just missing some outstanding tracks, and because of that, it earns 1.5 out of 2 points in sound. The strongest point of the game is its unique atmosphere, its unique gameplay elements, and its unique story. There's just no game like Okami. It's a journey worth your time, especially cause you can't find a journey like this anywhere else. I was very pleased with the game and enjoyed every minute of it. I'll gladly give the game 2 out of 2 bonus points, leading to the final rating of 9 out of 10. It's phenomenal. I just love Amaterasu, I just love Isun, and I kinda love Susanoo too. If you haven't played the game yet, it's about fucking time. It doesn't matter which way you play it, you have to play it. No matter if PlayStation 2, Wii, or maybe PlayStation 4. But not Xbox, please. I promise you'll have a great time playing this game, and it's definitely worth your money. So, fucking Game Grumps started playing Okami on their livestream and I was freaking excited. And you know what? They just fucking stopped. They fucking stopped. What the fuck are you doing, Game Grumps? And where is fucking Dog Island? This game totally, quote unquote, rips shit. Fuck you, Game Grumps. I love you. But fuck you. Or else I'll do it. I mean, fucking you, not playing the game.